I'm here with Victor. Victor, you're a Liverpool fan. Spurs was playing Manchester United today. What did you make of the game?
The game was very good. In fact, I'm very joyful of the result. Yes, I always want Manchester United to lose. As a Liverpool fan, they are our rivals. So whenever they lose, I get happy. Yeah, so let them start the season on a low. We also started on a low. We drew with Chelsea, but right now we are comfortable. We won today, even though we had a red card, but we won today, but Manchester United lost. So I'm very happy today, bro. Yeah.
Which player stood out for you in today's game between Spurs and Manchester United? Which player stood out for you?
The player that stood out for me. Yeah. Okay, I can say all the players they played very well, except the goal scorers. All of them they coordinated very well. So I can't say a particular player. I think all of them played very well. Yeah.
We got a new goalkeeper this year, Onana. What do you think about Onana?
Onana, I think the guy is full of blunders. Let just the season goes towards the middle. I think the guy will make a lot of blunders. Yeah, I don't think he's really a good goalkeeper. The goalkeeper they had before the gear is really a good goalkeeper. But Onana, I think the guy is bullshit. So let's just wait.
All right, if you're looking for more comments, you can get them at haters.co.ke because that's what he's doing. Just bring a lot of hate, right? Haters.co.ke. Thank you, bruv. Santana, man. All right, I've got Brucho here looking clean in his new jersey. Brucho, how you doing?
I'm good. Not so happy.
Not so happy. What's making you sad this evening?
Manchester United was very, very awful. We were disgraced today. The midfield was nowhere to be seen, just like the first match against Wolves. It was a statement that we need to sign players.
Who are you mostly disappointed in the Manchester United squad?
Most of the experienced players. Bruno Fernandes, I don't know what happened since he got the armband. He's a different player. Rashford, he has disappeared for both games. I haven't seen him anywhere. Garnacho seems to have a little of tension. And Casemiro is lost. He's experienced, but he's totally lost. Basically, our offensive side is nowhere.
We paid a pretty penny for Mason Mount to come from Chelsea. What did you make of his performance this evening?
Mason Mount, worst signing so far for me. He's nowhere. I think I can even count the number of times that he's touched the ball. I mean, his effect on the game, you can't even compare to Eriksen last season and what he was doing. So I don't understand how he's benching Eriksen. I think it's just because it was a big signing. He was given the number 7. So probably Ten Hag feels that he needs to play. But truth to it, Mount is nowhere on the midfield.
2 goals went through our goalpost. Who is to blame?
I think it was United was just lazy. The defense was lazy. We don't show the oomph and the urge to play the game. It seems like we're still in pre-season. United hasn't yet started playing like United. We are too lazy.
There's no oomph, there's no urge. He says we're still in pre-season, according to him. We're too lazy, we need to march up and do something great. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Timothy Ngure, Spurs, Manchester United. Manchester United were away, White Hart Lane. What do you make of the game?
Brother man, I've never been so frustrated to watch my team play. Okay, I have, but honestly, in the first half, we played such good football. We are linking up the play. We created so many chances, but we were so wasteful. And I've never wanted Højlund to come back as soon as I want him to now.
Who's the person you're most disappointed with today?
Honestly, I feel like everyone. No one stepped up to the plate. No one played for the badge. Like, I really don't, like, no one impressed me. Probably Varane for like a bit, but maybe that's even bias. It was just an awful performance all around.
Lots of yellow cards. What do you have to say about that?
Honestly, it's a good thing. And I knew, and I think we had talked about this with Nyash, that from the get-go, someone like Bruno, who complains a lot to the ref and all that, will get a lot of bookings. So I think just for the discipline standpoint, it's a good thing, I guess. Yeah.
Second start for Garnacho. Good move or not?
Garnacho is still young. He's 18. He's been thrust into the limelight. He's playing for United. It's a big jersey. He's the one who we thought should have gotten the 7 and all that. But I feel like with time he'll get there. He needs competition. And so once Højlund comes up front and Rashford goes out wide, I feel like he'll get his game back.
One more, Onana.
I love Onana. It's too early. He's just arrived. My favorite midfielder, Onana. But I don't think there's anything he could have done for both goals. There was one very, it was a good finish from Sa, taking nothing away from Sa. It was a good finish. There's nothing he could have done. It was point blank. And the second one was just an odd goal to concede. And it wasn't our day. We take it on the chin. Hopefully this pushes United and forces their hand into buying Amrabat and moving on some players so we can buy a few, because we have a sell to buy right now, which is very frustrating. That's why we're not moving in the transfer market. But yeah,
Horrible day in the office. Hated the game today. 2-0. Spurs won. Unfortunately, they were home. Manchester United, horrible game. Back to the drawing board. All right, first things first. Going in, what was your prediction for the game?
I expected United to wipe the floor with Spurs, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. I expected something 1-0 win. We are not really good at scoring goals at the moment, so nearly expect a 1-0 controversial goal, like Wolves.
What's the big thing that went wrong for United today?
I think the midfield. I like Mount a lot. I like how he covers the distance na vituka hizo. So it's one of those whereby we wasted our chances, because you remember the Bruno header. We wasted our chances and they capitalized. It was a Wolves moment for us, because in the first half we were in control, everything was okay. In the second half we came in, we were a little late in catching up to speed and the momentum of the game. Vitu kama hizo. Nah, you know, we got punished. Silly mistakes, like the goals they scored. It wasn't like magnificent build-up. It was just walibahatika. But it's a win. It's a loss I take today, because a loss this early in the season will help us figure out what's going on wrong na vitu kama hizo, na tutajipanga. Also, one more thing. Wacha ni point out, because I know nobody else will talk about it. I noticed when Onana claims the ball, the players are confused. The players are still used to De Gea. Unajua De Gea alikuwa na distribution baya, but Onana has a good distribution. Akona range. Kuna part flani midfield akicheza hapo box to box midfield hapo. Kuna cross alipiga across the field na tulikuwa like, hey, nice. That's good distribution. But De Gea hakuwa na hiyo. So when he claims the ball, United players are still stagnant. They're still stationary. They're not moving. They're mannequins. But now, with time, I expect when Onana claims the ball, because he is a claimer, he claims his balls. I expect those guys wanaanza ku move. But yeah, Garnacho had a poor performance. Anthony.
Do you think we brought in Sancho too late?
Yes, I do. Tulikuwa na wewe, ulikuwa unaona venye napiga manduru huko. Sancho alikuwa nafaa kuingia by dakika 55. The moment tuliona wamefunga, na we want to come back, because kufunga, we hataki ku equalize, we want to win. We are united, we want to win. Yeah? So ni Sancho ingie mapema as soon as possible, because at Wolves he changed the game. Leo venye aliingia kulikuwa na some bright sparks hapa na pale. But yeah, we did bring him too late. Yeah, Martial. Tuliwaleta too late. Yeah.
You heard that, man. We're united. We want to win. All right, with me I have the chairman of the Manchester United Haters Club. Nyash, how you doing, man?
Very good.
Absolutely
good.
What did you make of our game today?
You are terrible. Just like you are against Wolves, you are also terrible today.
First, can I tell you, I've never pictured you cheering on Spurs like I saw you doing today. How was that?
Very nice. I mean, I think it's because Nico in white, so it's just like rubbed off on me. But I wanted, you know, Spurs right now, they're not like a threat for me. After Hurricane, I don't feel like they have any bite, so I can support them. You guys are a bigger threat than Spurs, so that I don't want you guys to win. That's why I wanted Spurs to win.
Who's the star at Spurs now?
Has to be Son. I mean, he was the co-star when Hurricane was there, so now he's like the main star now, so I would say it's him.
Did anyone shock you with how they played, how well they played today?
Absolutely. Bissouma, he had a ball. I mean, I know your midfield. Like I was telling someone when we were doing the show at Kiss 100, if you guys do the same midfield like you did against Wolves and play the same way, that is Bruno, Mount and Casemiro, that midfield was terrible. For some reason, it just didn't work. And then today you played it again. I was thinking, okay, maybe Tenaga amewaongelesha. He has seen a few things they can work on and be a bit different. You are not different in it, and you are not any different today. And Bissouma had a very good chance and had a very good game today. Bissouma alongside Sa, they're running rounds on you guys, which is very odd when you consider the talent that you guys have. But yeah, Bissouma for me was a shocker. Yeah.
Who are the three worst players for you from the Manchester United squad today?
Oh boy, I love this. I would say Mount. He did nothing today, to be honest. I don't know why. Somehow it's just not working for him. I don't know. Okay, 2 games in, maybe a bit harsh to call it out, but yeah, it didn't work out. Who else? Who else was terrible today for you guys? I didn't see Rashford. There was one chance he had, I think, early in the first half. He tried to dink the keeper, but it just didn't work out. After that, I don't see any attribute he gave to the team. And maybe Licha, just because he contributed the own goal. So and it's a bit harsh by the to say Martinez was poor for you guys, but when I look at the guys I would pick those three. Yeah.
What's the one thing we need to improve to become a dominable force?
You have to improve your midfield. No lie. Because, I mean, today, Bissouma and Sarr, those are not guys who you should be worrying about. When you consider you have the teams you're up against, likes of Brighton, they have better midfielders. Likes of Arsenal, they have better midfielders. Likes of Man City, those are the guys you're going up against. Likes of Newcastle. Swear down, if Newcastle was to meet you guys, they would spunk you a good one. They will clatter Man United vibaya sana. So, you need to sort that out. What was your question?
What do we need to solve?
Oh yeah, so you need to show up your midfield. It's still not working. I think you need to start either Bruno or Mount. It can't be the two of them. It's just not working. It's like Arsenal, when you try to have Odegaard, Havertz and Rice. For some reason, just that doesn't work correctly. So for you guys, you have to sort your midfield out. And I don't know why you're taking forever to sort out Amrabat. I mean, the only guy you're linked with. So why is it taking this long to get him in? And you know how badly you need him. Even McTominay today, I think, would have done something for you guys in the midfield because you absolutely lost it in the midfield. So get up your midfield correct. Attacking-wise, I would say your striker. Kidogo, you need to have a striker. Get Rashford to play in the wings. I mean, Garnacho is nice, all right, but I feel like maybe get him from the bench. Yeah, start Rashford on the left. Maybe Anthony or Sancho on the right, then get a striker. Well, Højlund is there, but, I mean, he was bought when he was injured. So I can't see like when he's integrated back to the team, like how it's going to be for you guys. So your midfield is not right, and you need to sort out your attacking also.
All right, he says the midfield is not right. And again, will the real Rashford please stand up? Nyash, thank you for hating, man. All right, we're here with someone who's not just a Manchester fan. I suspect is a Manchester United shareholder, Mr. Joe Sainer. How you doing?
I'm all right, brother. How you doing?
I'm dope, man. What did you make of today's game?
I mean, we had a very good first half whereby we dominated possession. Passes were getting through. I believe the idea of not having a number 9 yet, but still we tried our best. However, in the second half, something just went wrong.
Did someone impress you at all today in the team, Manchester United team?
Apart from Martinez, to be honest, and Varane to some extent, that's it. That was it.
Who was your biggest disappointment?
Mason Mount. Not because he's not a good player, don't get me wrong. It's because he was played in the wrong position. He's not a holding midfielder. He's an attacking midfielder. He's better attacking than running back. Case in point, the first goal for Tottenham. If you look at the replay, he couldn't even track back to get that guy in time. And the goal went like that.
If you were Eric Ten Hag today, what would you do different about today's game?
What would I do? Sorry?
If you were Eric Ten Hag, what would you have done different about today's game?
I would have played a 4-2-3-1 system whereby I'd have two pivot holders. That's McTominay and Casemiro. What we have, guys who can fall back. Then allow Bruno or Mount to be more attacking forward as a number 10. And then still keep Garnacho. Garnacho has energy. Unfortunately, his decision making and his passing is still low. And then, yeah, Anthony and Rashford up front. That's what I would have done. I would have minimized that defeat to even maybe a draw at most. Because we deserved better.
We changed Rashford at the end for Martial. Are we being desperate?
At that point, we were just trying to look for a goal, to be honest. Desperation can always creep up once in a while. But one thing is for certain. If we do not sort our midfield out, we can have the best strikers in the world, the best defenders in the world. But our midfield is totally dead.
Midfield is totally dead. We can have the best strikers in the world, but if we don't sort our midfield, things are going to look thick and even more thicker. Thank you, Joy. Well, we've got Sam here from the Noisy Neighbours joining us this evening. We had Manchester United playing Tottenham Hotspurs. Manchester United were away. What did you make of today's game?
It was a game of two halves. United had some very good chances in the first half, more so Bruno and Rashford, the two headers. In fact, I was telling United fans here that, okay, on the cusp of halftime, they'll regret those chances. And yeah, so it's a funny thing. At halftime, the idea is the coach G's you up and you play better. But it seems like Spurs just got the better of United in the second half. I don't know how it happened. It just happened.
As a City fan, what do you think about Manchester United's current squad?
Well, I don't think there's a balance. There's no balance in this squad. When I say that, I mean they have no striker. Yes, you bought Rasmus, but I mean he's 21 years old. Guy scored what, 10 goals in 34 games or gee what in Syria. still not proven. Anthony Martial, Jamal made of glass. I can't believe in him. Your midfield, how do you get outrun by a Spurs midfield, right? So United, you still don't have a balance. If Casemiro is gone, you guys are done. And even when he's still there, you're still struggling. So yeah, Ten Hag is going to need some time.
I got to ask you about Onana. What do you make about Onana?
Definite improvement on David De Gea. Now, I'm going to say the 2 goals that he conceded today were not his fault. So I'm going to say, yeah, improvement, and yeah, shot stopping is okay. But yeah, improvement over De Gea.
Finally, outside looking in, who's the star player we have at Manchester United now?
Star player? My goodness. Hey, it's a hard one. Star player, I'm still going to say your captain, Bruno Fernandes. If not him, the closest is Rashford. But, I mean, Rashford, he scored 30 goals last season in all competitions. We're yet to see if he can do the same thing this season. But yeah, standout player should be Bruno Fernandes, in my opinion.
Bruno Fernandes is his star player and says, will the real Rashford please stand up? Thank you, sir.